Hello and welcome to Skyrim, and here we are with the playthrough where we're going to show how to get a very powerful conjurer at level 1. So we're going to get a method of conjurations that can make you a super powerful adventurer at the very earliest level. Um, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to find the toughest monster we can think of at a low level. That's the giant. The giant is especially tough because giants don't scale. A lot of the enemies scale with you, so even Alduin, the World Eater, starts off at a minimum at level 10. So if we got to Alduin before we're level 10, he'll be only level 10. He scales up from there. But some enemies do not scale, and giants are one. Giants start at 32 and stay at 32 the whole game. So if you're a high level character, 40 or 50, giants are easy. If you're a low level character, giants are the most terrifying. Much tougher than dragons or Alduin himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to send our level 1 character without going, hopefully we won't go to level 2, and at level 1 we're going to take on a giant. And this giant camp near Whiterun called Secunda's Kiss. We're going to go there and we're going to defeat a giant at level 1. And if we can defeat a giant, then we reckon we can defeat anything. Okay, so first what we're going to do is go to Whiterun, and with our regular ordinary conjurer's tools at level 1, try on one of the giants, Secunda's Kiss, and see how it goes. Then we're going to go off and make ourselves more powerful and see how and improve. Let's get going. So here we are, just to check. We are adventuring, of course, at legendary difficulty, which is the toughest one. So everything's super tough against us. We can be one shot by almost everything. And let's get going. First thing we want to do is we need to get to Riverwood and then to Whiterun. Now there's a lot of small prepared requests that we would normally do. We're not going to bother doing them because we've just got one mission. We want to go and get tough enough to defeat a giant, Secunda's Kiss, by level 1.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim.
There are lots of other quests that we could do to make us more powerful. In a previous video, I did a much easier task. Well, not. In the previous video I did a run where I got all the staffs that you can obtain easily, well, relatively easily at level 1. And I ended up with 7 powerful staffs. Now with those 7 powerful staffs, I'm pretty sure I could defeat the giant Secunda's Kiss, definitely. Fireball, Paralysis, Fat Flame, and Storm Atronach, etc. But this time I'm actually going to just do it with I'm going to try to do it without staffs, just do it with my own conjuration abilities. Oh, and one thing we should say about this character, of course we have a Breton, a female Breton, so of course we've got good conjuration for a beginner. 25 conjuration is the Breton power, and we have the Breton skill, and we have the Breton magic. Resist magic, which is handy, yes, for survivability at level 1. We also have the Breton Conjure Familiar. At my right hand. And the Familiars are the weakest summons of all.
These are the Guardian stones.
But at level 1, that's pretty good.
13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's
I'm not going to bother with these stones. These stones, their only advantage is that they enable you to level up faster, and I have no interest in leveling up. So the Familiar, as I said, is very handy. It's just a little wolf. But at level 1, it's not. It's really handy. It can defeat a lot of small creatures, and it can certainly distract the bigger ones. So it's a fantastic survivability aid for a con. There's an example. There's a wolf or a skeever. See that? Oh, see? And my conjuration takes him on while I run away. And that's how we like it to work. Pick up that travel point, although we don't need it. I'm just running by here because I need to go in this direction, and there's a very easy piece of jewellery to pick up here. We might need some more. Flawless emerald, 750 gold worth. Really, really, really valuable for low level character. But now we're going to get something which is very important to our conjuration build. But it's probably useful to any magic build, but certainly for a conjuration build, it's absolutely. You'll understand. Oh, got trapped in one little holes. How did I manage to do that? There's these little spots where your jump doesn't work. Come on, jump. Let me jump. There we go. So awkward. Now, see the salmon flying here? Salmon can be caught in the rivers to eat, but Salmon Roe is the eggs of the salmon. They can only be taken from dead salmon. Salmon Roe is a very important ingredient and a very powerful alchemy that I need. How we have to kill these salmon? The way we'll do that is with fire spell. It's something that every player has. Flames. Need to capture only the dead salmon, see that? Red thing is the Salmon Roe, salmon itself. There's another dead salmon. And Salmon Roe. So we should have 4 Salmon Roe now. Yeah, 4. Perfect. I'd like to get 8. There's 8 available. 4 probably would do it, but 8. Probably don't have any left here. Just look for a sparkle in the water, and that's a dead salmon. I need to let my press wait command. Let my Magicka increase. There's the salmon gone, so count to 3. There he is. That's another 2, that's 6. Now we might get something from the other side. This side is not as good as the other side, so we'll save briefly. Oh, now lucky we saved there because we just got crashed to out of Skyrim. Oh, very handy. Let's continue. It doesn't like the doesn't like the double flame spells, so hopefully it won't crash again. Oh. Side is always tough with another one. Oh, we're doing well today. So I've got, sorry, it's obedience. Salmon Roe 8, I think that's nearly all of them. I don't see any salmon. There's 1 maybe left, but 8's good. Now we run down the road. And this is where we want to avoid wolves. Could use my familiar again, but I don't want to be casting conjuration, building up my recent skill and also my character level. I'm just gonna put everything. So, one of the things about Skyrim, of course, is if you travel by river, nothing. But the things can't really attack you in the water. Now, in Riverwood, normally I would do a couple of basic quests. I'm not gonna do it because
a dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
We'll do without them.
It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it?
The main quest we were supposed to do is talk to Gerda. We will do that, but I just want to keep the main quest in check. Talk to Gerda.
New to Riverwood? Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. But what's this all about? What are you two doing here? A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling what.
Okay, we've updated the main quest.
Some help.
Not that I need it for this mission, but I'm just
You're right.
keeping ourselves
Follow me.
on the track. Now what we need to do now,
minute.
see the main mission lead sends us to, main quest sends us to Whiterun. So we're here in Riverwood and we're being sent to Whiterun. We have to run there. We don't have any horse yet or any fast travel.
What is it, woman?
Now normally you can loot Gerder's house and you do there's two definite other smaller quests we will do. I'm not going to bother with them.
I'll be right down.
Remember, we're on a mission. The mission is to get enough powerful conjuration ability to defeat that giant at level 1. Right now we're hardly able to take on wolves. Get our familiar in one hand and we'll have healing in the other. But I don't plan on getting hit by anything. In fact, I don't even plan on having any enemy counters. This road has got a wolf on it, but I'm going to avoid him by going across country. Familiar is just in case I make a mistake. Be unlucky. Wolves out. But I'm very good at mountain jumping, and the wolves are not. In fact, no creatures in Skyrim can jump mountains as well as a player can. That's a skill to have. Only creatures that can really hurt you in mountains are dragons, because they fly and they can shoot flame and fire. Want to get our actually there's a giant being fought against by the companions, but that's a kind of beginner giant. He's not tough. Probably not full strength giant. The companions will soon kill him off. Got our first travel point. I see the Khajiit here. E-trader. Something I can buy off him. Something he can just tell me. Let's see if he's. Where's my speech skill? I don't want to increase on this enemy skills over. Okay, we're okay.
Welcome to you.
What have we got for sale? There's the
Take a look.
There's the other Khajiit. The only thing I want off him is a thing called moon sugar. It's not essential for my build. There's one. You don't have enough gold. Oh, okay, I'll have to sell him something. I have plenty to sell. Remember, we came out of Helgen with a pile of loot. See, and there's that flawless emerald. Get rid of our heavy. I'm not going to wear a heavy armor. So, why the hell would I sell it?
Take a look.
No, not quite. It's no problem, we've plenty to sell.
It is all
no,
in this note.
Oh, I don't want that list, that's a mistake.
Magicka+Undying. Perhaps you have encountered Madran. Take a look.
So I'm gonna sell them off. Remember the fabulous flawless emerald? That'll easily give us the money. Good. Get me. Okay, that's a side issue.
I hope
Now,
that you will come to do business with us again.
now I want to go into the city. Normally you go through the city through the gate, but that involves a speech check. I don't want any speech checks. So I'm going to go into the city in a way that does not involve any skill test. It's not really essential part of this quest, but it keeps me at a low level. See that guard up there ahead? Let's get rid of our magic. Right hand. I can now punch. Let's save before we do this in case something goes terribly wrong. Surrender.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Take me to
You're
jail.
going to...
Okay, we're in jail now. Take some real gold. You can have my ragged clothes. Oh, Jay is pretty buff, isn't she? She's like a bodybuilder. Okay. See? Jail brings us in the heart of Skyrim. We're in Dragon's Reach. If you remember the quest we're supposed to do, our quest was to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, and we're outside the Jarl's house. Okay? So, let's go in. Speech. I don't know if it was a good idea buying all the selling it anyway. Okay. We'll continue with the main quest because it just gets us to somewhere we want to go.
My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this interruption?
Time for rash
Jarl
action.
Balgr...
I
Well,
just think
that
we need
explains
more
why the guards let you in. Come
I
on, then.
just-
The Jarl will want to speak to you.
Who's this then?
Yes, Sarah?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with... By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will view
mountains...
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. Here, take this as a small token of my
He always
esteem.
gives you use rubbish steel armor.
Is another thing you could do for me. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Now, there's a quest I can pick up from him. I'm not too sure if I'm going to bother following him.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Patronizing kid. Okay, what I want to sell, I want to
Spells
buy
and
one spell.
incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
And what we're going to do is we're going to buy this Conjure Flame Atronach. Conjure Flame Atronach is the standard low-level spell. You know, it's the next one up from Conjure Familiar. We're going to try that out against the Giant Giants. I'm just going to show you how weak an ordinary level 1 or level 2 summoner is against the Giant. And then we're going to go and get our solution, which is going to make us tougher. So we'll show you first. So I can't afford that right now. We don't have enough gold, so I need 50 gold. Probably I'm going to have to do a bit more selling and buying. But let's see what we can sell him. Not selling him those. I don't have anything to sell him. Except for 2 hoods. Need to make some money.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The
Anything
Jarl
we
is
can
not a
use to
patient
fight
man.
this dragon.
Neither am I.
Okay, so we'll have to think about that.
Quickly,
Plan
before it's too
to
late.
do a dummy run. Now we're now friends with the Jarl, so we can now get all the food. Get vegetable soup. Vegetable soup is an important part of our plan. Well, not important, but it's certainly part of our plan. See when we get it made, what it does. Cheese. I do want that. Either cheese wheel. The things cooking allows you to make various things, and one of them is vegetable soup. So let's make it. We can make up to 3 because we've got 3 cabbage. And let's look at what vegetable soup does for us. Vegetable soup gives us a buff over time. So for 6 minutes you get 1 health every second and 1 stamina every second. So this is a good buff because it allows you to rebuild all the time. If you had 10 of these, you had them in a row, they stack. That means you'd be rebuilding 1 health per second. Now since my total health is only 100, it's astonishing. I build up from 0 to 1 health. Full health in 10 seconds. Really powerful at low levels. And because it stacks. But the big thing is that if you just take 1 vegetable soup, your stamina and health can never go below 1. Because your stamina can never go below 1, all the stamina requirements for stamina attacks are always met. That means you can do a power attack constantly. And I think you can do things like sprinting. Sprint constantly if you've got a certain number of vegetable soups. I think the magic number is 3 or 4. You can sprint indefinitely for 6 minutes. It's very powerful for weapon wielders, especially two-handed or dual wield. But it's also it's handy for everybody. So I'm going to make as many vegetable soups as I can. Because my character is a glass cannon on legendary, this is the kind of thing that makes you survivable. We can easily get equipment which will deal out massive damage, but we're always going to glass cannon.
Say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
So I need to sell some stuff, but it's midnight, so there's nothing. We won't really sell anything right now. Do I have any firewood? Let's just take firewood. Or do I have it? Oh, I didn't pick up a wood. I forgot when I was in Riverwood to pick up an axe. That would have allowed me to make chopped firewood for the tavern, and in the tavern I could get more vegetable soup material. Anyway, this is the shop with the lady. We got a quest from the wizard. Give the frost salts to Arcadia. She's in here. There she is.
You look rather pale. Ah, splendid. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here, ingredients should suffice.
Now her shop is closed now, probably, so we'll
Come
go
back
back
anytime if you need a
She's now a
remedy.
friend, and I can loot her shop, so I'm going to loot her shop for goodies. Careful now, some of the stuff cannot be looted. Like this. Careful not to take anything that's not takeable, and we'll get in trouble with her. Not takeable, takeable, takeable. Minor healing is takeable, but major healing isn't. Want to make some potions. Okay, she's gone off to bed now. Oh, actually, there's some salt. Fish
What do
ingredients.
you need, my friend?
So we do want some of those salt and fish ingredients. Now, it's our first chance to make something interesting. So one of the first potions we really want to make for our build is Fortify Magicka. We're going to make that. Let's go do that. Fortify Magicka will normally give you something like 10 extra Magicka, which means it enables you to cast spells which would normally be out of your reach. But with Salmon Roe we can make a super powered Fortify Magicka which gives you plus 200, something like that. So Salmon Roe and Ectoplasma. Okay, extra 220 Magicka.
That's a good concoction. But keep trying new things.
Red. We don't have
Alchemy
many.
rewards
We red
inquisitive
mountain
minds.
flower. Gosh, we're missing red mountain flower and or hist carpet. We have hist carpet. Okay, so we need something to pair with our salmon. Well, we've got one. The next thing we want to do is we want to fortify our conjuration. Fortify conjuration potions allow your conjurations to last longer, which instead of 60 seconds, it may last for 70. So let's try that. Blue flower. So we don't have many ingredients. We have bone meal. Yep. We have bone meal, and we have lavender. Really to God, we've got lavender. We don't. Bone meal and let's make another one which is useful. Canis root and nymph stone. That gives us a paralysis potion. Very useful, always useful. Knock things down for a few seconds. Okay, let's get out of here. We need to get some lavender outside. But there's definitely lavender all over Skyrim. So Tundra cotton I want, yeah. I know that there's a load of lavender on the island here.
Big as I can handle.
Lavender.
With this talk of dragons, we're going
Lavender.
mad, I say.
There's lavender. Lavender, thank you. Important. More over here. Perfect. Now. What our speech is like. I want to sell something to this guy and get no, not gonna do that. We're gonna go straight on our mission to get our go on our mission to get our more powerful well, no, I'm gonna get the basic flame Atronach, because the flame Atronach is your bog standard hunter. So if I have that, I can compare it with my ones I'm going to get. So let's wait for the morning time. Get this shop open and sell her some stuff so we can buy a spell up at Jarl's house.
Stay away. Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything's for sale. Take a look.
What do we got to sell? He can sell, he can buy anything. What's our most valuable? Heavy stuff. Steel armor, we definitely don't want that rubber. Don't want 2 studded armors. 2 light helmets. Gold, rubbish. 8. I think we've already got enough. Buy that spell. Oh yeah, I forgot one other thing.
Dude.
Their speech is getting a bit high now.
Back.
We can improve our ability to buy and sell things with a little gift to a
Foolish old
beggar. So find a beggar.
You know nothing.
There's this guy here. He's a beggar.
I ain't done nothing.
There's a nicer beggar up here. Little girl beggar. Where is she? And she's sitting on an island. Go on walk about. Some lavender. Let's get the junk.
Your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
Right.
Do you get to the Cloud District very
Next time I
often?
get a shipment in.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
What?
Here,
Why are
have
you
a go,
looking?
please.
Oh, thank you. Divine's blessing.
Because we've got he's got that he's got that present, that donation. We have a special power called Fortify Persuasion. Speechcraft is increased, and that helps with our purchasing and selling. Let's see if we can buy that flame Atronach spell now.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Oh, I thought you were already... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Tell me, flame Atronach.
To please...
Your speech is really high.
Falls barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man.
So this is the standard thing that you would do as a conjurer at this level. You would definitely buy flame Atronach.
Neither am I.
Because a flame Atronach is a creature that much tougher than the wolf familiar you already have. It's especially good against undead. So when you go into a dungeon, they're all weak to undead. All the undead are weak to fire. And now we've got our basic spells. Now we're going to get up something more powerful. And before we get anything more powerful, I'm going to get myself a horse. I want to get a horse, so let's go down to the White Run stables. How are we for money? Yeah, we're okay. Just about. Let's go to Solitude and get ourselves a horse.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? A beautiful old city.
Kinda.
Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
Here we are, Solitude. Haven't picked up any travel points yet. Right beside us is Catalyst Farm. Okay, and I think we're going to take a break now because we're 20 odd minutes into the game, into the adventure, and in the next session we'll really start accelerating. We're going to get ourselves some conjurations which are going to make flame Atronach look like absolute. Okay, let's wrap there.